it's cold out. The weatherman was going crazy. He threw all his balloons away. TV man went off the air. He nearly froze all day. Oh, the winter wind came up in a hurry, knocking everybody down. Winter winds, you are much too cruel to mess with a southern town. And I said, cold front, cold front, cold front I find. Cold front on the weather map gives me a cold behind. So put on your warm pajamas, put on your goose down coat, climbing under the covers, babe, we're gonna watch those feathers float. I'm moving just a little bit closer, I'm gonna give you a little treat. I will be your Ashley stove if you provide the heat. And I said, cold front, ice in my hair. Cold front on the weather map degrades my derriere. Ooh, I'm cold. Well, you know that I love the sunshine, I love the easy days, I love soaking up that sun and catching all those rays. But when the winter wind comes up in a hurry, there's only one thing gonna make it pass. That's to have you here by my side, warming up my cold front, cold front, cold front I find. Cold front on the weather map gives me a cold behind. Ooh yeah, gives me a cold behind. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to Brunch with Deb on this cold day in Seattle. It's currently 25 degrees. That's -7 Celsius outside. It was 17 degrees this morning. I don't know what that negative is in Celsius. We're having some weather up here in the Northwest. I know a lot of you are in the Northern Hemisphere as well, especially my friends on the East Coast. Good morning, Kathy Meyerson. Nice to see you here too. Well, here we go on this cold day. You guys are probably really freezing in Spokane. Oh my gosh. Well, it's been a busy week. Got the first set of videos recorded for Sometimes You Gotta Wear Boots. And some rehearsals done for the cleaning on a boat shanty, which I will regale you with later. But for now, let's fall in love. Four degrees. Woo! Hey, Mr. Runaway, don't run so fast. What are you running from? Do you think you'll never get a chance? Oh, to get lucky in love. I've seen you beat the odds at tougher things than this. Fast cars and motorcycles, falling bricks are much more hit and miss, and a lot more dangerous. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Play Place your bet on Cupid's wheel. This time you'll be up on your luck. One heart's a gamble, and two can be a pair of loaded dice. But you'll never shoot the moon unless you give Lady Luck a try. Oh, come on, you turn your up. I don't know who she was and I don't know what she's done, but how long you gonna let one bad hand stack the cards against finding love? Oh, love with someone new. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel. This time you'll be up on your luck. Up on your luck, chase through the clover, fresh with morning dew. Up on your luck, kiss under ladders, black cat too. Up on your luck, take my hand, we'll step on all the cracks. Throw some salt right over my shoulder. I wouldn't waste my time singing you these words if I didn't mean what I say, and what I'm about to say must be heard. Oh, so listen up. It's you, you're the only one who'll do. So put me in your hand, let's make a deal to make this game one played by two. Oh, I'm feeling lucky on you. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel. This time you'll be up on your luck. Up on your luck, babe. Up on your luck. Up on your luck. Up on Your Luck from the Cupid's Wheel album. You know, sometimes you just gotta get lucky, or you gotta take a risk. Hello, Youch gang over there in Kenmore. Yes, it is cold. It is a cold one. It says 25 degrees here in Seattle, but it said, woohoo, it was 17 this morning and 16 yesterday. And it's ridiculous up in the mountains where it's like 1 degree and people are skiing. I love to go skiing, but not when it's that cold. What was I gonna sing next? I think I'll sing this song. It's a little sad, but I'm wearing blue, so I will sing about the color blue. Hey, chickie. I once was a painter with a paint box of dreams. I colored my canvas with reds, golds, and greens. But now all the detail has faded from view. I'm left here looking shades of blue. 12 shades of blue. Paint a picture of this broken heart of mine, still touched by the traces of love that you left behind. If I could recapture the love we once knew, well, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. It all seems so empty, this life that I lead, in search of that someone who shares the same need. I once thought that someone might have been you. The vision has vanished into 12 shades of blue. 12 shades of blue. Paint a picture of this broken heart of mine, still touched by the traces of love that you left behind. If I could recapture the love we once knew, well, I'd make a rainbow, 12 shades of blue. Well, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. 12 Shades of Blue, also from the Cupid's Wheel album, which I know many of you out there have in your album collection of Deb Seymour albums. Here's a little blues to warm you up this morning. A nickel is a nickel and a dime is a dime. I need a new man, Lord, I want mine. Oh, how long, dear, must I have to wait? How long must I hesitate? Well, the eagle on the dollar says, in God we trust. You say you won't obey me, I want to see that dollar first. Oh, how long, dear, must I have to wait? Can I get you now, or must I still hesitate? Lord, if the river was made of whiskey and I was a duck, I'd just swim to the bottom and I'd never come up. Oh, how long, dear, must I have to wait? Ooh, oh, how long I hesitate. There's rocks in the ocean and there's fish in the sea. I know you mean the whole world to me. Oh, how long, dear, must I keep hesitating? Can I get you now, dear, must I hesitate? Oh, I got them hesitation stockings and those hesitation shoes. Lord knows I've got them hesitation blues. Oh, how long, dear, must I have to wait? Why can't I get you now? Why must I hesitate? Why can't I get you now? Must I hesitate? Hesitation blues. Old traditional blues song, but probably the version I just did was the Janis Joplin Jorma Kaukonen version, which many of us know. If anyone has a request for the next half section of the show, please put it in the chat and I'll do my best to get it. And meanwhile, I think, what am I going to sing? Oh, I'm in a bluesy mood, so I think I'll sing another bluesy song. This time as a warning about what happens if you go behind that wall and start looking around in my tool collection. You say that you're a handyman, that you know how to use a hammer and a nail. You got a pocket full of screws. You tell me you can help me with all my home repair, that you've got all the know-how and lots of parts to spare. Well, I don't see no hard hat, and where's your working shoes? If you ain't got a license, boy, don't you mess with my tools. But you say, what about your plumbing, girl? It seems that you have got a spigot running cold when it should be running hot. You say you'll show me how your snake can make my waters flow, that a little plunging action should tidy up my bowl. Well, I don't see no coveralls like what you ought to use. If you ain't got protection, boy, don't you mess with my tools. Oh, don't you mess with them, I tell you. But I know a thing or two because I've done enough repair work from being with guys like you. Oh, so stay out of my workroom. You keep your fingers off my pliers and hands off my breakers, boy. No messing with my wires. Okay, you say you were right and I am wrong. I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a plumber, but you knew that all along. So let's not let these flying sparks give rise to more suspicion. Come on, babe, let's work it out. I'm a mighty fine electrician. If you ain't got the know-how, boy, don't you mess with my. If you ain't got protection, boy, don't you mess with my. If you ain't got a license, boy, don't you mess with my tools. Don't you ever mess with my tools. Hi, Maria. Maria's tuning in from Ireland today. Nice to see you. Shout out to the lurkers, Heidi and Janet. I think you're out there somewhere. And I'm glad you like my bluesy mess with my tools song. I wrote that song in 15 minutes in my head on my way to a gig one night. because one of my guy friends had tried to mansplain something to me the day before, like right before I left for that gig. Got to the Hop Vine pub, wrote it all down on a piece of like either a napkin or maybe it was a paper placemat and sang it. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Hope you're all doing well out there. It is a cold one, as we've been saying, in the Northern Hemisphere. Right now I envy all my friends down in Oz and some other friends who are going to Australia right now. They're en route to go play the Awako Folk Festival. Don't know what that was about, but I just felt like doing that. All right. Chrissy came to live with us the year that I turned 3. The daughter of a family friend, she'd come to help take care of me. For me she was a princess, though my parents said no. But they were wrong, I knew she was. Her long hair told me so. My mama wore her own hair short, insisting I did too. I'd cry at every haircut, but there was nothing I could do. But Chrissy'd come and comfort me and take me on upstairs, pull out all her pins and bows and let me brush her hair. When I brushed, I was a princess, beautiful and bold, tackling the tangled monsters with my magic brush and comb. As I comb through these days of old, unbraiding memories, brushing Chrissy's hair was a world of love to me. Taught me how to make a pigtail and how to make a braid, never minding if I pulled or the funny hairdos I made. Her hair wrapped round my fingers, I would cradle off to sleep, snug on Chrissy's lap, a haven safe for me. In my dreams I am that princess, beautiful and bold, tackling the tangled monsters with my magic brush and comb. As I comb through these days of old, unbraiding memories, brushing Chrissy's hair was a world of love to me. The years have gone, and I'm a woman grown, and I've had many times had long hair of my very own. But sometimes late at night I wonder, where is Chrissy, where? And does she ever think of the little girl who loved her hair? Does she ever think of me? Chrissy's hair. from the Mama Wears a Hard Hat album and a true story about Chrissy, who took care of me when I was little. And Kathy, I just saw your request come in. I will get to that. I'll end up with that. But right now, this is a commercial break from Morpheus the cat, who would like to express something to all of you about the weather today in general, and about his difficulty and his trauma of being a cat, a spoiled house cat. His life is very hard, and he would like to say the following. Oh, life is hard when you're a kitty. Life is hard when you're a cat. A cat. Just when you think you're sitting pretty, they go and take away your lap. And as your heart is slowly breaking, then they boot you out the door. Life is hard when you're a kitty. Life is hard when you're Deb's cat. Thank you for indulging, Mr. Morpheus. Your generous donations are what keep this show on the air and keep the rhythm of the brunch room going. Links are in the window on the bottom, and also clickable links in the description of the show. And I appreciate every little bit that you can spare, if you can. I very much appreciate it. Oh, great. So thank you. There's your commercial plug. And now for the request, because it was so nicely requested. Morpheus' song. Yeah, Morpheus' Lament, or A Cat's Lament. I'm not sure what I call that song. This song is also a true story. It involves a man, a pickup truck, and a chicken. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I'm a chicken in an engine and I don't know what to do. The road's going by at 55 and I don't know how I'm still alive, and cruising in this engine's not quite what I meant to do. I was only trying to run away from the man and from the coop. It was a cold winter's day, but we chickens got outside, cluckety-clucking, really trucking, having a real good time, when the man rushed from his cabin, saying, "You chickens, back inside." That's when we all decided it'd be much more fun to hide, so some of us hid behind the woodpile, others behind the shed. But I was much more clever, yes, I used my head. I saw the man's old pickup truck standing in the drive, and so I scooted on over. I climbed right up inside, and I'm a chicken in an engine, and I think I'm really cool. The man will never look in here, I'll play him for the very fool. Hide here for a while, oh, I think it will be swell. And when I sneak back home tonight, you know I'll have a tale to tell. Well, I heard the others squawking as I put them in the coop. I heard the man go walking, for sure I had him duped. Ha ha, oh, oh, you silly man, you're never ever gonna find me. How the heck was I to know he'd come back outside with his ignition key? And I'm a chicken in an engine, and I think I'm really scared. He's gone and turned the motor on, and parts are moving everywhere. He's leaving from the barnyard, he's throwing me for a loop. One false move inside this place, and I'll be chicken soup. And there's a piston here and a piston there, it's got me in a pinch. But when the crankshaft turned and the sparks was sparking, I don't dare move an inch. He's starting to accelerate, it makes my feathers dance. The only way to combat the shock's to fall into a chicken trance. We sped on down to town, and somehow by the gift of grace, I was still in one whole piece when we got to the Goodyear place. They hoisted up the truck for tires. I looked, and what did I see? But two astonished Goodyear guys staring right back up at me. trying to prove? Is it trying to become fricassee or just chicken stew? But this fryer's still alive. It seems though scared to death, it's true. Looks to me like it's got a case of the chicken cardon blues. Oh, everybody! Well, the moral of my story, yes, I live to tell you chicks. Don't hide under engine hoods, you'll just get in a real fix. Not only will you get a ride, you'll be taken for a cruise. And just like me, kind of placed in the chicken cardon blues. Oh yeah, the chicken cardon blues. You'll have the chicken cardon blues. That's called A Chicken in an Engine, and that was a very true story that happened to my friend Bob and his chickens. And as he told the story, all I could think of was, what was the chicken's point of view? I have to give her voice, the oppressed. That's what folk singers do. Thanks you guys for being here. It's nice to see you as always. And Morpheus has the most difficult life, says the Ouch Bunch over again. Morpheus has a terrible life. It's just no one loves him, no one pets him, no one feeds him, no one brushes him, no one lets him in, lets him out, lets him in. Morpheus went out, insisted on going out this morning just long enough to insist that he wasn't going to go out again. I know you're supposed to keep your critters in, but he's pretty much going out to investigate that the weather's terrible and coming back in and staying in all day. I will see you guys next week. Same brunch room, same brunch channel. And gosh, what's happening this week? Well, more studio recording. We're going to be putting a cello part on the I Love song, and we're going to be recording the Cleaning Shanty song, or at least my part of the Cleaning Shanty song. So the next week, Chris Glanister and Dan Roberts, the Whateverly Brothers, that's what they go by. They're a fun duo here. They'll sing the rest of it. And then hopefully next week we'll start to mix. It's getting happy. And yeah, I shot some video this week. I know a lot of you saw some of the still shots from that. There was actually a whole band in that room, but we took those after we let them go. Anyway, I'm in a great mood despite the cold. And tonight I'll be playing at be at the Couth Buzzard, playing at the Linda Candro benefit. And Linda Candro is a harpist here in Seattle who got scammed by unscrupulous internet scammers out of her life savings. So we are gathering as a music community to raise money. So that'll be what I'm doing tonight. And otherwise, I'll just be here staying warm. You guys take care of yourself. Make sure your pipes are covered and they're not dripping. A friend of mine just had his house flood in the basement last night because of broken pipes. I hope that my pipe covers on the hose bibs outside are doing their job. Be careful driving. It's pretty nasty out there. It may not look icy, but it can be icy. But most of all, remember to tell the people that you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what the morrow will bring. Thank you for being part of the Brunch Deb community. You are all my beloved brunchlings, and we'll see you next week right here on Brunch with Deb. Bye-bye.